The year is 2024. Flying cars? Not quite. Self-driving miracles? Don't make me laugh. But fear not, dear reader, for amongst the mundane and the monotonous, there's a beacon of something familiar. The Toyota Corolla. Yes, it's back. And some might even say, in its best form yet. Now I know what you're thinking. The Corolla? Isn't that the automotive equivalent of beige wallpaper? And for years, you'd have been right. But hold your horses, because this ain't your granddad's Corolla. Unless your granddad's got surprisingly good taste. This time, Toyota's gone and done something rather interesting. They've taken this automotive staple, this byword for dependability, and injected it with something, dare I say it, exciting? We'll see about that. First impressions are everything, and let's be honest, the old Corolla wasn't exactly turning heads. But this new one? Well, it's gone and got itself a makeover. Sharper lines, a more aggressive stance, it's like they've sent it to car boot camp and it's come back all lean and mean. Don't get me wrong, it's not some Italian supercar trying too hard to impress. It's still got that sensible Toyota DNA running through its veins. But there's a certain something about it now, a hint of mischief in the headlights, a whisper of, I might surprise you in the curve of the roofline. Inside, they haven't gone completely bonkers, which is a relief. It's still comfortable, spacious enough for you and your significant other's shopping habits, and everything feels well put together. But gone are the days of dull, hard plastics. They've actually gone and used some decent materials in here. Right, let's talk tech. Because in this day and age, a car's as much about what's on the inside as under the bonnet. And fear not, techno lovers, the Corolla doesn't disappoint. First up, the infotainment system. Gone is the clunky, unresponsive mess of old, replaced with a sleek touchscreen that wouldn't look out of place in a premium hatchback. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, present and correct. They've even thrown in some fancy driver assistance systems, like lane departure warning and adaptive cruise control. But now, for the main event. Pop the bonnet, and you'll find a range of engines to suit all tastes. There's the tried and tested petrol, of course. But here's the kicker, a hybrid option. Yes, you heard that right. The Corolla's gone green. Now, I'm no tree-hugging eco-warrior, but even I can appreciate a bit of fuel efficiency. And let me tell you, this thing sips petrol like a camel in the desert. We'll get into the nitty-gritty later, but let's just say you won't be visiting the petrol station every 5 minutes. Section 4. Frugal in all the right ways? Let's talk numbers, shall we? Because at the end of the day, fuel economy is king. And the 2024 Corolla? Well, it's wearing the crown. The hybrid version boasts an impressive combined fuel economy figure that'll make you wonder if they've somehow managed to bottle unicorn tears. Now, I know official figures can be a bit like politicians' promises, so I took it for a spin myself. And let me tell you, I was pleasantly surprised. Even with my lead foot, I managed to achieve numbers that would make a Prius driver weep with envy. But it's not just about saving the planet, although that's always a bonus. It's about saving you money. And with those kinds of fuel economy figures, your wallet will be thanking you every time you drive past a petrol station. Section 5. A league of its own? Now, the Corolla isn't the only fish in the sea. There's a whole school of compact cars all vying for your attention. You've got your Honda Civics, your Mazda 3s, your Volkswagen Golfs, all snapping at the Corolla's heels. So how does it stack up? Well, in terms of reliability and dependability, the Corolla's still top dog. It's built to last, like a Nokia phone or a cockroach after a nuclear apocalypse. But where it used to fall behind was in the excitement department. This time, though, it's upped its game. The Civic's always been the sporty one, the Mazda 3 the stylish one. But the Corolla? It's found a nice middle ground. It's not going to set your heart racing like a hot hatch, but it's no longer the automotive equivalent of watching paint dry. It's comfortable, it's practical, and dare I say it, it's even a bit fun to drive. Section 6. And in conclusion. So, the question remains, is the 2024 Toyota Corolla still the best compact car on the market? Well, it's complicated. It's no longer the undisputed king of practicality and dependability, but it's no longer the boring wallflower either. It's evolved, embraced technology, and even dared to be a little bit stylish. It might not be the most exciting car on the road, but it's a solid all-rounder that ticks a lot of boxes. It's fuel efficient, it's comfortable, it's packed with tech, and it's still built like a tank. And in a world where everything seems to be getting more complex, there's something to be said for that.